I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.
All right. Uh, yeah, I'm going to talk about the live stream I did about 2 days ago concerning uh, the lady Ashlee Janae. Uh, there is a reason why I put this video on private. Well, there's multiple reasons why I put it on private, and yeah. Now, as you see here in front of you, this live stream is on private, and I'm not sure if I want to put it up now. Now, Charcoal Kitty, you was on the panel, right? You was on the panel with Aunt T, right? And I left. Right? Um, and shout out to Queen Sun Kiss for just jumping on the panel and continuing the panel because I was called. Um, somebody came to the house, and I was pulled away. So I don't know what occurred, but I said, let me put this on private. Okay. So let me just go ahead and make this point. And it's like what Queen was saying. A lot of y'all are missing the point of why I said what I said. Now I know I went back on my word because I was trying to avoid um the um I was trying to avoid the bullshit. You know, the ordinary uh gender war, getting trapped into the gender war, right? And it's like what Candy Cane was trying to do it, was doing a similar topic a month ago or so. And the reason why I said, and shout out to Taz, because Taz came on later on in the panel when I came back. Taz came on the panel when I came back and went ahead and continued the conversation. But my issue is y'all don't see a pattern. Y'all really don't. I mean, and Candy Cane was like, Candy Cane said that I forgot what Candy Cane's live stream was. She was trying to say the same thing to the 18th letter a couple months ago about social media companies take stories like this to bring soul division, create chaos. And too many people around here are missing the point that what I was trying to refer to and what Kenny Kane was trying to talk about a couple months ago, right? And that's why the title was Ashlee Janae and why social media is the blame. You got people. I thought we were respectful. Oh, it has nothing to do. Listen. I have not watched it yet. You know what? I might put this on. I might put this back up after tonight, probably in the weekend. I'll put this back up. Okay, I'll put this back up, and so I I'm just saying I'll put this live stream back up, but I have to watch it because I was missing for what 35 minutes, and I don't want to be accused of and because you, Auntie, and Kenny Kane, since y'all was on the panel, I don't want to be accused of ambushing a woman, and I wasn't here for that shit. I wasn't here, so I'm gonna, after I watch it, I'm gonna put it back up. All right, but then at the same time, I did went off on somebody, and I should never gave that one particular person. She said, nobody said nothing too crazy. Okay, yeah, but I also went off on dumbass, that dumbass female. I should never brought her name up in this shit. Well, I ain't saying her name, but y'all know who I got my problems with, and but who accused me of hating black women and shit. I made that video that I was hating black women and shit, and I did this and that and shit, and the truth came out about her stupid ass, but anyway, I don't want to make it. I don't want that person to take clips of my shit and use it on their platform. The erroneous shit that particular individual have done. So, because I went on a rant and so forth. So, but the point is, I think a lot of y'all are missing the point, and I do blame myself for not for going back on my word to avoid what y'all was on, because what I'm on is this is manipulate. I'm not disputing. Let me say this right now. I'm not disputing what happened to her, right? I'm not disputing that. Uh, I'm not condoning it either. Uh, what I am talking about is how y'all put y'all's problems for everybody to see, and y'all, and when stories like this pops up, uh, then like y'all, oh shit, thank you for the $3 uh sticker, Auntie. I appreciate it. And I'm not gonna be here very long because again I have to, I got a job, so I just have to make a point here. Along with the Justin Fairfax, Lieutenant Governor Fairfax, and his uh um death, what he did to his wife and himself in his house. I want y'all to see what the media is doing, right? And how some of us get trapped uh into this gender war, and people want to take sides, and they don't want to analyze who is driving the narrative. See, the narrative is being driven, and damn shame that you and I were the only ones in the space that mentioned that story. Yeah, yeah. I talked about the Fairfax shooting. Hold on, let me see if I hold on. Let me go on my let me show the video where I mentioned that. Uh, um, try. I mentioned on another live stream I made, and let me try to find it. Okay. Uh, Earlier in this live stream, I said in the live stream I'm showing you in front of you. Everybody's saying, well, you know, uh, he did it because the husband or the the man in the relationship are white. We supposed to automatically believe it was him. And then you guys got some men on here who believed it was, um they don't care because it was a white man that deleted her. Who cares, right? And I was thinking maybe it wasn't a self deletion. I put up the possibility, right? I put the possibility, because everybody's jumping to conclusions. I said at the beginning, maybe it's a third party. Maybe it's somebody you know that's not uh uh that nobody's looking at. They may have done the deed to Miss Janae. I did brought that up. Um, you know, everybody just want to jump to conclusions, and I'm saying like you can't just say that. You can't just say it's the white man that did it. You can't just say it was a self deletion. Um, there might be other factors, and plus though they went to a foreign country, so um, who knows what what might have happened. And I think the thing what and I wish I would have stayed because I would have talked more about why I think it could be a third party involved in this. It could be, um, but all around it's still strange because his attitude was strange. And I'm not defending him. I'm not defending her. I'm not defending anyone. I'm just looking at it like, uh, I think there's a possibility that there could be a third party involved. I'm not no conspiracy theorist, but can we just not jump into the gender war and in a race war and all of that? Can we just look at the facts, the possibility, I should say, of what may have happened? But back to the Justin Fairfax one. I think I did a video on this. I brought it up on another live stream. Um, and where is it at? Where is it at? Um, yeah, I brought it on another live stream here. And because I also raised a question about his death and that of his wife. Wait a minute, I made that when I made that video. Oh yeah, that was yesterday's live stream. I think it was yesterday's live stream when I brought it up. I was talking about J Prince, but I brought it up about Lieutenant Governor Fairfax. Let me see what, and I said this. I wonder if I brought it up. Yeah, I think I brought it up over here. I think I brought it up over here, right? Yeah, yeah, here it is. Yeah. Yeah, I brought it up over here too, right? What happened to Lieutenant Governor Fairfax. And I did this yesterday. So instead of people want to look at things from trying to be analytical, right? You got some people who so entrenched into the gender war, um, that some people were accused of hating black women or accused, well, why ain't you ain't talk about this and why ain't you ain't talking about that? How about you mind your fucking business? You're trying to accuse people of something that they did not say. You're trying to accuse somebody of something that they did not say, and you keep on saying, "Oh, you still said it." No, I didn't say it. Nobody over here said it except for you. Right, right. That was a deletion and self deletion. You're right, right, right. So um, but back to where I was at on yesterday's live stream, or when hold on when I did that uh live stream 2 days ago. Okay, yeah, it was two days ago. right? Yeah, did that live stream two days ago, and um, I wish that people would stop getting suckered into the gender war and getting sucked into the um into rage baiting, and just go by what is being presented. But at the same time, I did mention what happened when Bolton John got what happened to Bolton John, and what happened to uh Alfred White, or what happened to um Bacardi Henderson. They met their end, and yet you got people celebrating their deaths. And one of them was Cynthia G. I did brought that up. I'm not gonna lie on that because it was true. Cynthia G was one of them. Some of y'all in the pro, and because Bacardi Henderson went to Greece and got stumped out, I remember that. Why you think I have a personal hatred of Cynthia? Because of what happened to Bacardi Henderson. See, some of us know who Bacardi Henderson was. Bacardi Henderson was a brother who worked at the state senate in Austin, and because he came from a white school, and he was raised in a white area of Austin, of Central Texas, because he grew up in a white went to the white school and shit, and he went with his friends to Greece. Oh, her Cynthia G and Phil DeVine show tap dance on the grave of Bacardi Henderson. I find that was disgusting. So yes, I do have a personal grievance against Cynthia G when she did that bullshit. And what happened to Bacardi, and what happened to Alfred White and Bolton John. So I don't want to hear nobody saying, well, Big J, you are hating black women, but yet y'all don't understand why I have the hatred of Cynthia when those three men who done nothing to anybody, because Bolton John was eating ice cream in his apartment in Dallas. Alfred White was coming to see his wife, was coming home from work to be with his family, and ended up being lynched in Jasper, Texas. See, I'm down here in Texas, right? Bolton John happened in Dallas. Alfred White happened in outside the outskirts of Jasper. Bolton John, no, Bacardi Henderson was a page, who worked for the Texas government. So all these three men were Texans, and they were minding their own business. But yet you got people online tap dancing on their graves. And yet social media companies should be are to blame for allowing people to tap dance on other people's graves. That was a point of the live stream, of this live stream I made. And some of y'all really don't get the point. Y'all still want to think about, well, black men did this, black. Now, I'm beyond that. Some of us are beyond that already. We've been here so long. Y'all can still go to continue to go on and on and on and rage bait gender bang and everything else. Some of us are beyond that. So, I might put this back up after tonight, maybe in the morning. I'm gonna put this back up in the morning. I'm going to review it and then I'm gonna put it back up because I wasn't there for much of the live stream because I'm not sure what was said. Aunt T and Choco Kitty. Um, so um, so I apologize if I cause um so if y'all wonder why I put this on private, I'm missing through much of it, and I just want to know because you got people around here trying to create narratives and these false ass narratives, and I'm not gonna allow people create false ass narratives. So I'm just gonna review this live stream and put it right on back up. So yeah, I got nothing else to say. What's going on Femi? So yeah. So yeah. Um anyway, I appreciate y'all for coming. Uh those in the chat room, I appreciate y'all for being here. But I'll put this back up after I review this and hopefully be up tomorrow. It be up public tomorrow and such. So I'm gonna jump off of here. Thank y'all for being here and being patient. And let me get out of here. I'm out.
I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.